What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jock Johnson back with another video. If you hadn't checked out the vlogs or the podcast, check it out here on my YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe. Also, check out the merchandise on my website at www.jockjohnsonmerchandise.com and check out the merch, man. Cop some of that merch. Still available on the website. All right, so today is Christmas Day. I want to wish everybody, my subscribers especially, but everybody that tunes into the channel, Merry Christmas and a happy and prosperous upcoming New Year. I know everybody probably, had their New Year's resolutions and all that, and, getting ready for the upcoming New Year. I just take it a day at a time. I'm looking forward to doing some big things, though, in 2026, so be on the lookout for it. All right, so I know everybody's probably been wondering what has happened with Jock Johnson and his channel. Well, not the channel, but the vlogs, because, I was doing daily vlogs, and I told you guys a little while back that I started a new job, a 9 to 5, which, kind of have me pretty much busy throughout the week, but, I want to shoot vlogs on the weekends when I'm free. But Thanksgiving Day, back on Thanksgiving, I had a major issue to happen. And that's one of the reasons why you guys hadn't seen the vlogs or any podcasts and anything, because my mind wasn't there. My mind wasn't there anymore because of the issue that I had going on here, and it was with the house. Thanksgiving Day, had dinner. Everybody was gone, so I was at home solo. Decided to put a load of clothes in the washer, wash some clothes, and I was gonna go back, sit back and chill out and watch football game. I actually put the clothes in the washer, turned everything on, went in, sat back down, and heard this bubbling sound. And I immediately jumped up, and I'm like, what the hell is that? So I jumped up, and I went straight to the laundry room. Didn't see anything in the laundry room. Come out of the laundry room, I goes to my bedroom. Didn't see anything in the bedroom, but when I walked in my master bathroom, that's when I saw everything. And my plumbing bagged up. It was coming up through my bathtub, my shower, and then my toilet. Actually was running from under the toilet. I'm talking about running real bad. And I had a backup issue, major backup issue. I immediately tried to, get the plunger and all this, trying to clear shit out, but that didn't work. It worked a little bit, but it didn't work enough. So I ended up, got it to slow down a little bit, and was gonna go back in the garage, get my shop vac, and, trying to suck up water, man, and it was like probably about over 3 hours doing that. But I went in my other bathroom, water was in there. Come from around the toilet, water was running all over, ran into my youngest son's bedroom, into the hallway, my kitchen. I'm talking about under my tile. You can actually walk on the tile and you can hear it squishing. I'm talking about it was bad. So I immediately called home warranty. I know a lot of people say, man, home warranty, man, it's all right, but, they be BSing. And, it's kind of hard not to have it, because just in case you might have a major, issue where you got to come out of pocket, especially with AC units and all that kind of stuff. So, it's a kind of a thing you probably want to keep just for that, to help out. But anyway, my plumbing bagged up. I immediately called the home warranty. It was like, and this was on Thanksgiving Day. They told me that it'll be Tuesday before somebody could get out. I'm like, hell no, I can't wait that long. I can't wait that long. So, I took it upon myself and called Roto-Rooter and had them, gave them a call, and they immediately told me, Mr. Johnson, we'll have someone out tomorrow morning, if you can hang on to tomorrow morning. So they did. Had a guy come out, did his thing, showed me everything on the camera. They ran that camera down into my drain and all that outside, and had a root in the line. So he got that out, and we got it cleared out, but I do have a little small break in the line. And man, I'm gonna get that fixed. But it's been a rough month. It's been it's been a rough month because we've been back and forth. Insurance, they took care of everything. Over 20K in damage, what I've had to deal with. Been back and forth, from time to time to the hotel and all that, and they took care of all that. I'm in the process of now gradually getting back into the house. They got my floors, my living room floors and my bedroom floors and kitchen floors. They get finished up on that yesterday. Got a few more things to do, but my bathrooms got to be done. They got to come in and put the tile in my bathrooms. And it's probably going to require another hotel stay for about 2 days because once they put the tile in, they say we can't walk on it or be on it for about 2 or 3 days. So still dealing with it. So, but yeah, house has been a wreck. I'm talking about had to come in, they had to cut sheetrock. I'm talking about in every pretty much all the rooms except one of my son's rooms. He didn't get any damage. But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. Man, they brought in Roto-Rooter. I got to give them credit, though. They came in and did their thing. They took care of everything. I got to give a shout out to my man CJ for taking care of everything with the project and all on their part because they came in, they cut my sheetrock and did all that. They brought the fans in to help dry up everything because I wasn't gonna like a lot of people do. I've heard people say that that they'll just dry it up, and mop it, dry it up, and let it go out that way. But I can't do that because I got a family here, and I don't want to be risking no health hazard, no risk around here, with my family because, that's feces and all that shit that came up through the drainage. So I wasn't fixing to do that. So yeah, that's what you pay for insurance for, to help take care of that shit. And insurance, they was on it. Took care of everything. But the thing is now is just, the process of trying to get back to normal. Shit happened on Thanksgiving. Here it is, Christmas. And we still dealing with it, but it's getting better, getting a lot better. So we're outside and got my man, Lil Jay. He out here doing his thing on the grill with the ribs. See, he out here doing his thing. So yeah, man, we got
about 30 minutes. They falling off the bone.
Yeah.
About 30.
Yeah, so we out here grilling on Christmas Day, and then I'm probably gonna break. I got a drone. I got a little hover drone. I got about over a month ago. I had it out. Actually, I had it out last weekend a little bit. It was pretty windy, but hey, this thing is pretty dope, y'all. So gonna get that out in a little bit. We're gonna try to fly it around, and plus I got the beacon that goes with it. You can watch everything on the screen, and I'm just waiting on the joysticks for it to we can control it with the beacon, add it on to the beacon and control it. So just another little gadget for the vlogs and all that, getting good shots. But yeah, I hadn't did anything. My mindset wasn't on vlogging or podcasting, any of that. My thing was to try to make sure everything's good with my family, and family is first. So I got to make sure everything's good with them and with our well-being and living. And the vlogs will come when they supposed to. And so today I decided, I'm like, yeah, this Christmas Day we out, grilling and all. I even had the scooter out a little bit. I got it out now, just riding around the neighborhood a little bit because it's a nice day, man. And it's been like that for the last couple of days. It's supposed to be like that the rest of the week, throughout the weekend, man. It's almost 80 degrees on Christmas Day. That's it's strange, man. But, we out here and soaking it up and enjoying it. This past Tuesday, your boy had got sick. I had been sick feeling it for the last 2.5 weeks. And And I got to get better at jumping on stuff because, you know how we do. We sometimes, especially as men, we try to hold back and put stuff off as far as taking chances with our health and all that. But I ended up having bronchitis last week, and it was to the point where I couldn't even breathe. I'm talking about it was that bad. And it was scary, man. I thought it was over with. But got that taken care of. My wife kept telling me, you need to go to the doctor. You need to go to the doctor about that. You've been wheezing real bad. So I went to the doctor. I had to. Missed 2 days of work, but, you know, I had to get that taken care of, man. And I feel a lot better. I don't want to deal with that no more, especially with the breathing. I ended up taking some vapor rub and putting it all over my chest, and had some NyQuil, man. And I was like, Lord, if it's the time, man, hey, it is what it is, because I had to try to get some rest. It was to the point where I couldn't even sit down because it was hard for me to breathe. But the vapor rub opened me up quite a bit, where I could breathe real good. And I went on to the doctor and got that taken care of, and to come to find out there was bronchitis. So I'm feeling a lot better now. And what I tried to do when I first started feeling a lot of the symptoms, like I'm trying to catch a cold, I started trying to take stuff to cut it off. And it worked for a little bit, but it didn't work a whole lot. So, but yeah, I'm back at it, y'all. Definitely going to be trying to get more vlogs and all that. And then the podcast, got plans for the podcast too. We're actually working on trying to get another co-host on the podcast. We're going to see how that works out. We're trying to have us a female on the podcast. So I'm working on it. I'm working, man. So it may work out. So it's going to be dope, man. We can get another added addition to the podcast, man. Get a female's perspective on stuff. So be dope. But about to get ready to go out. We're going to go out here in the block in a minute, man. I'm fixing to get this drone out. And once I get everything set up, I'll cut you guys back in a minute. All right, y'all. So we outside out here on the block in front of the crib. Y'all already see. Got the scooter out here on the block. And I got the drone. Y'all. So about to get ready to ride a little bit, cut this drone on, and let you guys see this thing follow me. So the wind is not too bad today. Last time I had out, it was pretty windy. Got my other cameraman over here, my man, Lil J, barbecue man. So he gonna take over the camera for a minute and catch this footage. So y'all check this out.
All right, so we're going.
All right. Yeah, you switch it over. See if we can get it started up. It is kind of windy out here. All right, so let's give it a minute.
Current mode, follow. Middle, follow.
All right, y'all. So it's gonna follow me. See what we got, y'all. I did have the beacon. I gotta link the beacon up so everybody can really see it. I can see it myself on the beacon. I can see behind me because I got a mount for it here on the to go on the scooter, so you guys can see it. This thing pretty neat. Not gonna go too fast. I don't want to outrun it, but that thing, it moves pretty fast though. So it stopped. Still hung up back there. It probably lost track of me. See what it do now. It's kind of acting up. I don't know what's wrong with it. See what we got. Watch this, y'all. Pretty neat. I'm gonna try to get it back started again.
Middle. Follow.
Pretty neat though. Oh, shit about to fall on the scooter, y'all. Yeah, how's it going? I'm like a little kid, y'all. A big kid at heart, though. Pretty neat, though, because give us other opportunities for the vlogs, get different shots. We'll turn around. Pretty neat. And then this thing actually be recording too. So I got drone footage that's going on right now. So I can pull that footage up and also add it. So it's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Yeah, that's pretty neat. So hover drone, y'all. It's folded like this. I can just put it in my pocket. And there you have it. All right, my man, Lil J. My man, Lil J did his thing with the camera, but yeah, hover drone, man. We all got a lot of little gadgets. Like I was saying, just, you know, with all the stuff that we had going on for the last month, I really hadn't had the opportunity to just get out and really enjoy my little gadgets and all. So, but yeah, back to the drainage issue with the house and all. I was told by Roto-Rooter about this here because I'm going to have this shit cut down. I'm going to cut this down because this is a lot of my problem as far as with the roots getting in my line. And these hedges around the front, I'm going to cut all this down. Son, they're going to cut this down for me. So we're going to get that taken care of. So we're going to try to have, have that issue again with the backup and all, roots getting in the line. We're gonna make sure we get that all taken care of. So, but yeah, we outside, y'all. It's Christmas Day. We're enjoying it. Fortunately, I gotta go back to work tomorrow, but it's all good. I love my job, so. But I'm off on the weekends, and I'm definitely gonna continue to try to shoot for the weekends, just getting the vlogs in, so you guys can check the footage out. Gonna put the drone to work, trying to get a lot more aerial shots with the drone. Waiting on the controllers right now to come in. Should be here any day now, so looking forward to that. So we'll be getting some bird's eye view footage and all that. No, it's gonna be dope, y'all. All right, so in a little bit, I'm gonna go in the house and show you guys a little bit of the damage and what they fixed so far as my floors and all, because man, I'm telling you, it felt good getting in my bed. And we actually bought a new bedroom suit about a week or so ago. We hadn't been able to get in it, so last night we was able to move our bed in the room since they did the floor, and we was able to get the bed in, and man, it felt really good because that couch crushed me the other night. Because they had everything, I had to take my other bed down for them to finish up the floor. So was able to finally get in bed last night, and it was, man, it felt great. So in a few minutes, we'll be back, and we'll talk a little bit more about the water damage and all that and the repair. So back in a minute. So I'm inside right now, and man, we came a long way. I was gonna do get some footage of before they really got into doing the floors over, but you still can see the damage and where they making the repairs at, because actually this is in my kitchen right here. You can see the wall where they had to tear all this out, man. They had all that cut out right there. And actually, this is the floor. This is the new flooring here in the kitchen. They did a hell of a job. They still got a lot more to do with the trim work around around the edges of it. They still got to do that, but this is what it's looking like so far. Here in my kitchen, actually, here in the living room, you can see it runs completely out throughout the house in the living room. Here, they finished up. Everything is pretty much straight here in the living room right now. Now the hallway, put the light on here. You can see right here, actually in my son's room too. They had to cut the walls, man. Had to cut it. Actually, this is my bathroom still, my first bathroom. As you see, yeah, they got us a toilet in here, but this is what the floor is looking like right now until they get the tile and all that in. So, yeah, this is what we dealing with, but man, this was a shell at one point, and yeah, still in the process. I was saying earlier, I was able to get my bedroom suit in, my new bedroom, well, my bed in. They hadn't brought the dressers or none of that stuff in yet, but I was able to get the bed in. And then my master bathroom, you guys can see, yeah, this is what I had to deal with. Yeah, man, we got still stuff all in the tubs and everything. And, had to put my toilet in, had to fix all this. Actually, my closet here right now, they did finish this floor up last night, but they still got to go around, put the baseboard and all that around in the closet. But they are able to move a few things in. But yeah, this is what we are dealing with. We've came a long way. I don't wish this on anybody, man, but I did go back with plank all the way through. At one point, before this happened, I did have carpet in the bedroom, which I was about to soon get rid of the carpet anyway, because everybody's pretty much done got away from the carpet, and I'm ready to make a change with that. But unfortunately, this happened, so I didn't have any other choice but to go ahead and take advantage of it, and go ahead and go with the plank throughout the house. So yeah, this kitchen, man, it went on and did it in the kitchen, as I was saying earlier. Did that. Got to hook my stove back up, hook the gas line back up for my stove. We hadn't hooked it up yet, so we'll do that tomorrow, because I got to get some of that tape for the seal, for the hook the line back up, and everything is closed today by it being Christmas Day, so we'll get that taken care of tomorrow. So yeah, so this is what we've been dealing with. Like I said, back to some kind of normalcy for a change, because it was nerve-wracking. Didn't know how long this is going to take, and you see now, it's been a month. It should be a month. So, but we heading back in the right direction. Credit the contractor, my man Michael Harrison, and his crew for coming in and working, doing the job on these floors, and getting ready to finish up the sheetrock and all that. So still got a few more things to do, but we on the right path now. It's getting back to normal. So yeah, this is what's been going on. And like I said, it's been a tough go trying to work and, trying to handle business phone calls and all that with contractors and all that, trying to work and do all that. But it wasn't no thing. I just, that's why I like my job, because I'm able to do a lot of things on the job to, take care of my business here. So hope everybody having a great Christmas day. And hope you guys have a good New Year. As I said before, it's coming up. My birthday is coming up. My wife's birthday coming up. December 30th and 31st birthdays are coming up. So I don't know what the plans are yet for the birthdays, but hopefully, man, we'll be able to do something. This will be the first time I ever, this damn drone, first time ever that I've, in a long time, I can remember that I worked on my birthday. So I'll be working, both of us will be working on our birthdays. But, all in all, we still going to do something, whether it's dinner or something, we're going to do something. The main thing is just, getting the house squared away. I know she's been looking at a lot of stuff to add in here and fix up in here. So we just see. But my main thing is just being thankful to be here on that day to, celebrate it. So that being said, had to give you guys a rundown on the house, what's been going on here with me, and you have it. Don't wish this on anybody, man. I'm telling you, that drainage, that plumbing, it can be a beast. It can be a beast. So hope you guys continue to watch the vlogs. Be on the lookout for the podcast in this upcoming new year. Me and my man, LaJuan, we actually been trying to cut this thing off. Been talking about, what we're going to do for the show. And then I told you about that, that other edition we trying to get on. So that'll be dope, having a female on the show. Getting her perspective on a lot of stuff. So it'll be great, man. I hope everything work out with that. So with that being said, catch you guys in the next vlog. Also, don't forget to go to the website and check out the merchandise at www.jockjohnsonmerchandise.com and cop some merch, y'all. And yeah, it's gonna be some new plans with the merch and all that too. Coming up in the upcoming new year, it's gonna be some change with a lot of stuff, man. I don't want to get deep into it, but it's gonna be some change with the merch as far as how things getting handled with the merch. So it's gonna be definitely gonna be a change. So y'all be on the lookout for it, and I'll keep you posted. So catch you guys in the next vlog. Salute, peace.